What's up, good people? Welcome back to the channel. I am back in my home shop, and I gotta tell you, if I'm being honest, that feels pretty good. I got a bunch of stuff to do. We got the rat marrow here we need to try to get floors in. I got Winston here. We've got a bunch of interior work to do. We got an oil change on Black Betty, but right now I think I'm going to get back on Captain America here. We've got it running at one point, and that's as far as we got. I'd like to be able to get it driving up and down the road so that maybe I could park it somewhere else. It's been sitting out here under cover, but obviously it's pretty open and the cover's not completely waterproof. So we do have Lake Erie going on in the front and, you know, Lake Michigan here in the back. So I guess the first thing we'll do is pull the stuff out of here and see if we can get that cleaned up, and hopefully we don't, you know, short anything out. But if we do and it burns to the ground, well, it's not insured, so I guess we'll have a bonfire. I don't know if it's just humid out here today or if it's, you know, all the water in here, but holy smokes, man. Let me get these seats out of the way. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, yeah. My propane tank, you know, for the grill. Yippee-ki-yay. All right, anyway. Let's get our American flag umbrella. I haven't been in this thing in months, which is really a shame, but you know, I travel a bunch. I'm away from home a lot. I mean, Memorial Day weekend and 4th of July's coming up, man. We need to get this thing like ready to, you know, flaunt its American pride. Right now, all it's flaunting is crap. Okay, we got to get something to get this water out of here. I don't know what the best way to do that is. Shop vac maybe or something. Let me go find something. Oh, I found this. This ought to work. Let's see here. Whew. You know, bald guys get head burns easy. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this will work, no problem. Oh, I'm gonna be forever. I'll find something else. Dude's edging the sidewalk over there. I have got to, I think I had a shop vac that I was throwing out. Let's see if I can. I think it might be in the back of Winston here, James. Let's see. A bunch of crap back here. Oh, there it is. I mean, it ought to work, right? You just get rid of the filter. Well, as long as the motor will come on, we'll be in good shape. This isn't the hose that belongs to this thing, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Let's see if it'll work. Got it just in time. That's usually an indication that something's full. Let's see here. I don't know, it's a couple gallons. Well, I'm not sure why I was throwing this out. Seems to work pretty good. Don't be recording the drawers. Well, if we're going to keep letting it get water in there like that, we should probably pull them floor pan plugs, huh? Let's see what we got under here. am trying to remember what was what here. It seemed to me, if I remember right, that we probably got vacuum leaks out the wazoo back here. No doubt in my mind. But it seemed to me that I thought the fuel pump gave out. Where's that vacuum line go? Because I'm sure it's a freaking leak too. And that has just been bolted off, and that's been bolted off, and that one goes to the smog pump. So I don't know why we need that at all. We'll just remove it all together and put a cap on it. So let's put a battery in it and check and see if we're getting fuel again, which would come up here. All right, battery. Man, you got to get one of these side post battery wrenches if you don't have one. Of course, when your battery post thingies are all chewed up, I guess it really don't much matter what you use. Okay, I need to pop off this fuel line, and then we'll turn the key on and see if it's giving us any fire water. I don't remember what size it was, but it wasn't that one. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh man, that breeze feels good. Out here sweating like a sinner in church. Okay, these wires right here, they're supposed to be one connector, but it's all like melted and charred and broken or whatever, and it goes down here, which I believe is our water temp sensor, and it's busted off and broken. Turn it off and then back on again. Huh, that's interesting. We definitely got a hey, trying to record over here. That dog right there just showed up here like a week ago and won't leave. And she's like all skittish and stuff, don't know what to call her. Come here, girl, come on. But she's made my patio her home, so I don't know. If y'all are missing a dog or you want one, let me know. Okay, so I mean, the fuel pump is not kicking on with the key, so we're gonna have to just see if it's the relay before we go straight to the pump, right? Let me get I'm gonna use this hose here. I'll get this on here because the way I had it in the bottle, I kind of don't trust it not to just dump right back out. So we'll do it that way. All right, so I'm gonna jump this hot wire to our fuel pump wire, which should be the tan and the white one. Now let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, that fuel is a little cloudy, but it don't look that bad. Okay, so we need to test this relay. Could be just a relay. So this is the plug for the fuel pump relay, okay? Your orange wire is your power from your battery. The tan goes to the fuel pump. The black is the ground. This green wire is supposed to be hot on occasion. It starts up with 2 seconds of hot. But anyway, kept testing it and it wasn't getting hot at all. So when I pulled the fuse for the ECM, guess what? Ta-da! So we'll put a new fuse in here, check it. I put the fuse in, put the test light on here, the green wire, turn the key on, boom, 2 seconds. So let's see if that'll actually trigger our fuel pump again. Because the relay is probably perfectly fine and dandy. Okay, James, kick the key on for me, please. Let's make sure that it's going to do what it's supposed to do here. Yep, there it goes. All right. You shut it off. Okay, now why did the ECM fuse blow? Well, these two broken wires from that engine coolant temp switch down there that's all broken and everything could be the culprit. I don't know, so I taped them up. But we will need that for the ECM to determine what in the heck is going on under here and run correctly. But for now, I say we hook our fuel line back up and fire this thing up again. That way, you know, we can at least get something going here. Whoopsie. Oh, good. I got to get a new O-ring for this because it's gone. So let me go do that right quick. All right, I got this little box of the Ring-a-de-O's. Ring-a-de-O's. Let's see if any of these will... Oh, that seems to fit pretty good. I mean, what's the worst can happen? Leak fuel. And of course, you know, I'll over tighten the ever loving snot out of it. All right, let's see if it'll, you know, do what we want it to do here. All right, James, fire it up. I'll see if it'll fire up. Boom, shaka-laka-laka. What are you doing in there? There we go. Do it again. Hold on a second. If I remember right, was that still loose? Yeah, maybe a little. Do it again. Hold on, hold on. She didn't like what I did, so we'll undo it a little. All right, go ahead. It's getting plenty of fuel. Fuel's not the problem. It's probably, you know, some kind of sensor or oh, we got a vacuum leak right here. Oh, I forgot to plug that up. Oh, for Pete's sake, completely forgot to plug up my giant vacuum leaks. So, all right, I got that one. I got this one, and these look to be okay, actually. Following them around a little bit. So that should be okay. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so it's happier, but we still got some things we need to work on because it's not snappy, which tells me as soon as I put it under load, it's probably going to choke out on us. So I want to get that coolant temp sensor thing, whatever, switch, and get that wired up right. And then I'm going to double check all the vacuum stuff and these injector plugs, because as soon as you like fiddle with these wires, it wants to cut off. So you know, we want to get that shored up. That one's actually broken. They're injecting, but they're touchy. So and then we've got, you know, other vacuum crap. So let me get what I need for that, and we will come back as soon as I get those parts in. So these injector clips are broken, and look, that's, I mean, they're not, you know, on there the best. So and then we need this sensor and maybe this connector. So we're going to run out to the salvage yard right quick and see if we can get lucky. So we'll let's see, throw some tools together here. I don't know what I'll need. We'll take some combination wrenches, one of these, cutters for sure. Always a good idea to take vice grips. A couple of these channel locks, small channel locks. Never a bad bet to grab screwdrivers. Take some of these. And of course, you know, I gotta have the baby gun. I'll take this one and a couple of bits and extensions. Take the old Assassin here. Gets there quick, you know. Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll find exactly what we're looking for in here. I don't know how many like late 80s, early 90s stuff, trucks, whatever, are still even around. What is that? Well, this is two. No, everything's been. This wouldn't match up to what we need anyway, but I was just kind of curious. Look at this. I'm not a Mopar guy, but look at this old Dodge Ram here. If you know what engine that is, put that in the comments for me. Well, this kind of gives me hope. This is about the same era of Ford. Yeah, could actually probably bring that thing back to life. Here we go. Let's see if this is gonna have what we're looking for. Come on, come on, come on, be good to me. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Oh no, different throttle body altogether. Nope, nope, nope. Not what we need. Found this unit here. Looks like it's got similar clips to it. Let's see if we could make those work. Yeah, they might work. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, we're gonna pull these. I'll get them down low as I possibly can, and we're gonna pull these rubber seal thingies out of here too. No, it don't have the water temp connector or the sensor or whatever. Oh, we got this unit here. Let's see. Oh, GMC S15. I guess that's why this shovel is here. Well, that seems not at all precarious. Let's see what we got here. These look more like the actual clips that we need, so we'll pop these also. Okie dokie. Although that one doesn't look much better than what we have. Anyway, yeah, it's like my birthday or something. They didn't even charge me for those 4 clips, which, you know, seems fair because I paid $6 to get in. Well, now that I got these back and look at them, they're exactly the same. It's just that this set came off a little bit newer truck, so they're in much better shape. So we'll go with these, and I'll get these wired in right quick. Now, as long as we get the polarity right on these, so let's see, right goes to the, you know, over there, and the blue is, you know, over here. But these, you know, the clamping part and all, it's all, they're all busted up, and the wires and everything were all loose, and so, you know, signal was not good. And nobody likes a bad signal. Chichukas don't work that well when the insulation is all old and brittle. Strip them the old school way, which is a pain in the butt. Fire. Always a good idea around your throttle bodies and such. All right, get this joker on here. Muchas betteras. I put it back together and, you know, fired it up, and it's just kind of, the fuel delivery doesn't seem quite right, and so I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think, but I feel like we have a problem. I don't understand why I have fuel tank issues with everything I own or work on. I'm gonna put some nut buster on here. Normally I like when y'all put jokes in the comments, but I think in this case maybe leave them out. Let's see, is it gonna be metric or what? "47 guesses later, and here we go. 18 millimeter. I think before we get crazy with that, I need to get the jack, keep this thing from crashing down on me here. Oh crap, there's nuts on the top side of it. I'll just set these down here loose in the driveway. I'm sure they won't go anywhere. All right, what's keeping me up back there? Oh, more bolts. Well, who couldn't have seen that coming? I see the lines and everything up there. The fuel is dripping here, so I don't know if it's dripping across the top and coming this way. Well, that would make sense because the truck is on a slope. I've got nuts on them too. Dang nabbit, I really should consider a different hobby, you know, like crocheting or knitting or, you know, some other fascinating hobby that has you planted on the couch. At least then, the worst thing you would smell like is mothballs, I guess. I don't really know. You seriously have to take all of these bolts and nuts completely out to drop the tank. Seriously? Who designed this? I want to speak to them forthwith. You got a vehicle with an in-tank, you know, fuel pump, and this is how they design it. You can't get to it from the top, and you got all this hassle from the bottom. I could think of an engineer that needs an ass whooping, to tell you the truth. Crap, that one's all the way over there now. Maybe that's fine enough. I just swing it out of the way there. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now we'll just ever so gently let this down and see if we can determine the source of our suffering today. What are them things? Oh, they're supposed to be straps. Why are there straps across the top? Can I see what's going on here? No, I'm gonna have to take this clamp loose to the filler neck, and then maybe it'll come down for me. Okay, I got it this far, and it looks like this is a simple case of a hose leaking, this one here. And you know, I'm almost positive that Chevrolet did not double up on the worm clamps for a piece of hose that was too big. So I think we just replace a couple of sections of hose here right quick, make sure it's clamped good, and you know, we should be good to go. Listen, okay, here's a tech tip for you. If you don't have the right hose, or you're not sure, or whatever, okay, just double up on your clamps on both ends. That for sure will keep it from leaking. And then of course you'll be short for the clamps you need for the remaining hose, but don't worry about that. I think we're all fixed up here. One of the evap lines or whatever and the return line are 5/16, so I went ahead and replaced that with some 5/16 fuel hose and the correct size clamps. On the supply, you know, I know that this is it's technically fuel injected. I don't know what kind of pressure this puts out, couldn't be bothered to look it up, so I just went ahead and used 3/8 fuel injection hose with the PEC style clamps. So that'll hold it. Now that we got all that squared away, I guess I just need to see about wrestling this back up in here. Luckily, there wasn't a whole lot. Well, I guess there was enough dang fuel in there. Let me get the jack back up over here. Come on. There we go. Just hold that for me for a second while I put my filler vent. Oh, it's got to come this way. Like a lot. Can I get a little assist? Whoa, whoa. Get back up there. Oh yeah. Piece of cake. No problem whatsoever. I just gotta figure out what's holding me up. Crap. I'm pretty sure that I have to go underneath those straps. I mean over top with the fuel line. Well, I could either redo all those hoses or I could try to unbolt that here. Let's do the latter. It would sooner twist the strap than come out. Why do we have straps on top of the fuel tank? Same engineer, second S whooping. Just keep going till something gives. That's my theory. There we go. It was either going to turn or break. It broke. That's fine by me. What in the heck? Is it caught on now? There we go. It may have just been easier to swap all the lines, huh? Well, you know. Let me just see if I can somehow convince it to swing up underneath the fuel lines, and then we'll just run with it. Okay, I got it all back in. My camera died, you know, 3/4 of the way in, which is probably a good thing because, you know, there was some salty language. Anyway, let's run it and see if we fixed our leak. Looks good to me. I think it's got a mist and an exhaust leak. Definitely an exhaust leak. But anyway, we got it running. I'm going to get this seat bolted in here and, you know, see if it'll ride around a little. It still runs like crap, but it runs, so see if I can go around the neighborhood. Come on. Oh, I ran over my thingy. Dang it. Ooh, the sun is a scorcher. Anyway, you can't have a party truck without tunes, and this marine radio kit or whatever I got sometime back, all the way in from Amazonia, came with the speakers and stuff, which we already installed. And this is the radio portion, which I think I want to mount right back here, you know, where the party is. Now, the first thing we got to do is cut a hole for it in our deck. I got this template here. I want to make sure that it's going to, oh yeah, it doesn't impede. We just stick it like, I don't know, right here. It looks good. Perfect. Mark us a hole. I don't know if that was a template or if I was supposed to do something with that. But either way, it's fine. Okay, it's time to go get my magic air torch. Man, I really need to use this more often. I don't know why I don't, to tell you the truth. It seems to do a pretty fair job. Just pardon me while I get hooked up here. We'll just clamp that on right there. All right, see if this will cut this without popping a breaker. Look at me with the free-handed circle. Think it's still hot? Just a little. Let's see if this puppy fits down in here. Look at me with the perfect hole. You see, people, what you're witnessing here is greatness. Okay, let me get that this little brace thingy here on, and then we can wire it up and see if we got some tunes. I got it all wired in. Sounds good. Alright, now we'll get this thing cleaned up, and I think it's time for a Memorial Day picnicker. Brother, what's going on? What's up, dude?
What is going on here? Travel around with this sucker?
America, baby.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you enjoyed the series on our Captain America Blazer here. I'm gonna put it up for a while, but I'm happy to be able to get this Memorial Day special out to you. And remember, Memorial Day is about honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice for this nation. We'll see you real soon. In the meantime, get off the couch and go wrench on something.